Welcome to Dish It Out. I'm Tony Spatafora. Happy New Year! Now what says New Year's like resolutions? What better resolution to make than promise yourself you're going to eat better in the year? You know what? We got a wonderful recipe for you today to eat a little bit better. A new twist on an old fish, salmon chili. Fantastic, right? Whew, healthy, tasty, nice. Wonderful flavors, so good for you and so easy to assemble. Not so easy though that we don't need assistance. Yep, you guessed it, we have a wonderful visitor today. The queen of LATalkRadio.com, Miss Sheena Metal, is gonna come by the kitchen and she's gonna give us a hand to get this together. So come hungry, get ready to taste a better life because we're gonna dish it out. How easy is this? All right, welcome back to our episode, Chili with Sheena Metal. Our first guest star is, of course, the chili. Not your average chili, but this is really good for you. We have beautiful salmon in here. We have white beans. We have a tricolor of peppers. We have fresh herbs. We have red wine vinegar and a plethora of garlic. Any good chili is only as good as its bean. Ours are pretty darn good tonight. We got some great northern white beans. We're gonna use half a pound of them. You rinse them, you let them soak overnight so they become tender, and then you're gonna cook them in some veggie stock. But yeah, that's right, beans, the magical fruit. I don't know about you, but this magical fruit is now ready for a little nap. Maybe some elves will finish this up for me. I'll see you in a bit. Good morning! Oh, what a beautiful day it is. Yes, I do happen to be wearing the same clothing as I was yesterday. Albert Einstein said it worked for him too. Ooh! Would you believe what the elves have done for us? Not only did they rinse the beans, not only did they soak them overnight, but these elves were so nice enough to cook our beans in 2 cups of vegetable stock for about 25 minutes for us. No self-respecting web series is without an elf. I tell you, if you have a choice, elf yourself. It's time now, once again, in our segment of Dish It Out for our favorite moment. I can see the switchboards lighting up right now and the emails piling in. You guessed it, folks. We're going to gather up our dry and fresh ingredients. It's time for Dish Parade! We are going to use veggie broth, tomato paste, 1 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes, red wine vinegar, chili powder, Tabasco, cumin, dried oregano, thyme, a rainbow array of bell peppers, red, orange, yellow, green, celery, red onion, and garlic. Yay, garlic! Fresh from Pantry Raid, we're going to assemble our basis of our salmon chili, which includes the following, and not limited to celery. We're going to chop 1 cup. Red onion, we're going to chop 1 cup. The beautiful rainbow assortment of bell peppers, we're going to do 1 cup combined. Sort of a stoplight effect, red, yellow, green. The colors of this dish, really going to be eye-catchy. So when your friends come in and they pull up a chair, they're going to be like, ooh, you're amusing me. Celery, more than for your Bloody Mary. Also a basis of your soups and your stews. You know, I got this tip once from Martha Stewart. It was on her lunch bill. She threw it at my head. No, I love Martha. She's a great gal. I love you, Martha. I love you, Martha. Don't shut us down. That if you keep your celery wrapped up in aluminum foil, it'll last twice as long in your refrigerator. Celery. It's a lot like celery. It's 90% water and really doesn't do much for you. So, we're going to chop up our red onion. The red onion, also known as the Bermuda onion. Ah! Look what we got here. Our sous chef has arrived. Come on in. Hello there.
Hi, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sheena Metal from LATalkRadio.com. How are you, sweet woman?
Wonderful.
Give me some love.
Oh, thank you for having me on Dish It Out.
Oh, thank you for being here.
So nice to be here.
What you got?
Well, often I walk around Los Angeles with a big exposed cubes of raw salmon, like everyone in LA does.
Absolutely, right?
You can take the girl out of Connecticut.
It's very shishi to be so sushi. Would you like to take apart some parsley? Let's get
I would be happy to, sure.
a little pack of those going. Tell me what you've been up to.
I am a busy. Well, I do 4 shows at LA Talk Radio.
You are she is the busiest woman in show business.
I may be the busiest woman in show business. That's absolutely true. I just finished a play last summer at Bluefish Cove, and I'm hoping to revamp that role again in the new year.
Yes.
And of course, we know every year I do the vagina monologues. Can I say vagina and dish it out?
Of course.
I just did.
Absolutely.
Vagina.
Oh, say it
that's
again.
That's going to be fun.
Say
Doing
it
some
loud.
live
Say it
theater.
proud.
And I've also got a couple of pilots happening.
Really? I didn't know
Yes.
you flew.
I do, absolutely.
That's fantastic. What are the pilots like?
One is paranormal, so it's very scary. We're ghost hunting, and that's a lot of fun.
Ooh.
One is about the 1970s with some fun actresses you remember from that decade that I can't talk about, but you're going to love it. And a brand new one, I play, just being written now, I play the mother of all alien races.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of typecasting now, isn't it? I don't know.
Beautiful. Okay, so we got a tablespoon of the fresh parsley.
Wonderful.
We're going to do a tablespoon now of the fresh basil.
Beautiful.
We've got our ingredients chopped up. I'm going to share with you a little tip I learned. We're really all about the celeb chefs that have been helping us out lately. Martha Stewart, and this is a little trick I learned from Ina. When you're cutting a pepper, this is great. You cut the bottom off. You turn it on its side, right? And then you just cut these little panels. Right on down.
Look at that.
Yeah. All right. How we doing there, June Cleaver?
Yeah, is this a cooking show or a crime spree?
Dexter meets Dish It Out.
Absolutely.
All right, we've got our ingredients all chopped up. Nice. We got our fresh herbs.
Yep.
We're going to start up our salmon chili. This is the Wicked Easy Pot. Join me over here. And I'll take that for you.
Oh.
Would you move the kettle for us?
Sure.
Brilliant. Let's fire this up. Nice. All right, so we take an eighth of a cup of olive oil.
Beautiful.
And that goes in there like that. Right? We take our assorted veggies, and those are going to go in said pot. Would you like to?
Oh, I would love to.
You can be the Sue, and
I'm
I'll be the boy named
participating.
Sue. Yes, you are.
Ooh, okay. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
I'm good at suing. Well, it is LA.
Absolutely. I'll even give you the honorary spatula.
Okay.
This will get tender in about 10 minutes. All right, my dear. 3 tablespoons chopped garlic.
You bet. Wow. It's going to be good.
That's it. Good for your circulation, right? Let it go for 15 minutes. Everything gets nice and tender and introduced at the party. So we're going to add our can of diced tomatoes with the liquid.
Delicious.
Give me a clean.
You betcha.
That's nice.
Queen of the spatula.
To that, we add 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. La. It is. This is really nice. You can make this more luxurious with cognac. You can make it more luxurious with bourbon. It's pescatarian this time of way. We're not using the wine. We're using a little acid. That's the red wine vinegar. And not to be a pain in the acid, our hot sauce. And that's about a tablespoon of that. And to which we have 4 tablespoons of tomato paste.
Oh, look, this is a trick, right?
Right.
If each of us only had one hand, how would we survive on the earth?
I think we could do a one-legged race.
Right, exactly.
Or 3-legged.
That's it. We're all set.
All right. Cumin. Sniff, nice. Nice and woodsy. You can't have a chili without a little cumin. Hey, knock, who's cumin? Oh, never mind. And then we have our 2 tablespoons chili powder.
It's just getting hotter, people.
It is. And 2 tablespoons dried thyme. Yeah, 1 tablespoon dried oregano. I love the oregano. It makes me think of my grandmother's kitchen. She always would make a red wine salad dressing that had the oregano in there. And to me, it was always like, smell Sunday dinner that way.
Makes your chili just a little Italian.
Just a whittle. All right. 2 cups of this, which is just about half of the container. So, okay. Our specially Elf prepared Great Northern beans. Can't have a chili without beans.
Wow.
This is fabulous. This just sits now, 15 minutes. We add the salmon and we've got dinner. Wow, that looks absolutely delicious.
Unbelievable.
You know what that salmon chili needs? Salmon.
Oh, yeah.
And I see that you have chosen optimum fish.
No sheen, no smell, just like Tony says.
Do you hear that?
I'm a fan.
A big fan.
A bit of a stalker.
So what we do is we're going to add this in there. And most important is when you do drop it in there, you don't stir it around too much because you want to keep the integrity of the fish nice as it cooks. And only like 3 to 4 minutes. Drop that in, introduce it. That's nice. Excellent. And we cover. Wicked easy. Salmon chili.
Wow.
Salmon chili. Salmon chili. You ready?
Absolutely.
Grand reveal.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Can you imagine? Look at this.
Oh, it smells incredible.
Would you grab us a ladle, my dear?
I certainly would.
Like I said, you don't stir it so the salmon stays nice, tender, and together.
This is a ladle, right?
This is a ladle.
I'm a workaholic, I have to ask.
What's the scoop?
Oh, it looks beautiful. Boy, the salmon cooked up well and fast.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a dish that's together in an hour, and you've got majority of the ingredients already in your pantry. Look at it. Okay. And, oh, you know what we need to do, my sweet?
What?
We're going to incorporate all your fresh herbs.
Yes. I almost lost a finger over those. We can't forget that.
And twin. There we go. Twixt shall never cleave.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Doesn't that smell nice? You can smell the basil.
You can smell the herbs right away as soon as they go in. That's amazing.
You know what my favorite thing is about chili?
Eating it?
Is just that there's so many wonderful variations that you can do with it. You can do it with turkey, that you can do it with a vegetarian, you can do it with the beef, but the salmon chili I think is rock star quality.
It's unbelievable. It smells so good.
You know what you need with that? Some nice crusty bread.
Oh, I like that story. Yes.
I think so.
Like this?
Like that. Those elves are
Now,
just
should I
amazing.
Ram this in here.
No, my dear.
No.
We're going to do it Ben Franklin style here.
Ah.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Let's try this
Beautiful.
out.
Okay.
I love that the salmon is so tender.
Right? So good. Oh.
You are an amazing stew.
You are an amazing chef.
Well, please. Sweetness of the fish, the beans are nice and tender.
Now, why do you wait until the very end to put the herbs in?
Because I like the freshness that it brings to it. You know,
Okay.
You're gonna come in, you're gonna pull up a chair, you're gonna sit down at the table, and you have some nice, fresh tasting comfort food, and it's really good for you. And that's all we have time for.
Oh, we're not going to make more things?
No, we're not, because you're gonna have to get back to work. I'm sure of
true,
it.
right.
Hardest working woman in Hollywood. She has 4 radio shows on LA Talk Radio. Premiere, of course, is
The Sheena Metal Experience, which is every afternoon from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on latalkradio.com.
and your other shows.
Haunted Playground is a paranormal show. Music Highway is a music show now in its 8th year.
Wow.
And I have a brand new show with Susan Olsen from the Brady Bunch called Two Chicks Talkin' Politics.
That's fabulous. This is so wonderful of you to come.
Thank you so much. Anytime you let me know. We'll make more things together.
I look forward to
dish.
it. And we will dish, and we will be out. Before we're out, don't forget now, you can come to Facebook, you can like us. It's even more likable if you leave a comment as you follow our episodes with the Grand Sheena, and who knows who will be here next. Follow us on Twitter at GetDish, and just come around by and check out the blog, getdish.wordpress.com. I'm Tony Spatafora.
I'm Sheena Metal.
We're dished. We're out. Thanks for watching.